So this is my 2005 Bentley Continental GT that I bought from a track experience company, and in the past 3 or 4 months it had electrical ghost inside. And I think I finally found the problem. What is actually going on with this car? So let's get straight into the video. So I got my probe tool in here, prepared to check it. So what I want to do now, I'm gonna check all the fuses in here. I'm gonna check all the fuses inside of the car and in a boot as well. But first I'm gonna start with those in here. Obviously we're gonna start with the easiest one. I really doubted that any of the fuses is gonna be blown out, because I mean it's a fuse, it's the simplest thing ever. Well, I'm hoping there's gonna be fuses, but I really doubt it. So let's give it a go and start checking through the fuses, and later on we can go through all of the sensors in a car. Maybe something is faulty in here that it makes car to think it's short in it, and yeah, because the faults that I'm getting, I got 18 faults on each ECU and they both same. So I really doubted that the same sensors failed on both banks. It's more likely that something is shortened in a car. The way you're checking the fuses, you got your probe tool, put it on, and you just tap in on each leg of the fuse, and this should show you the exactly same readings on each side. And if you got a different reading on a fuse on another side, that means that fuse is blown. Oh, hold on a minute, that's a 0. Nope. 0. Is that blown? One sec. One of the fuses. Why it shows ohms? It shouldn't show ohms, it should show voltage. That's ohms. And that's ohms. Okay, fuse. So this fuse shows only ohms. So if I will take it out, it might be broken. No, it's actually good. So that means this is a negative fuse, because I'm checking now the positives, and it's supposed to show like this everywhere. 12 volts, 12 volts, 12, 12, 12, and again 12. So on this side, I don't think so that something is gonna be blown. Right, next in here, 12, 12, still 12. Okay. Alright, that's strange. That shows ohms. And if this is gonna show... No, this one is negative fuse as well, I think so. Or something similar. But it's very... Yeah, I wasn't holding firmly. Right, so that's volts, volts, volts. All good. That's strange. You see, this one shows volt, and if you go into another side, it shows ohms. So that means that one of the fuses in here is actually broken. So one fuse in here is blown, and I was right. One of the fuse is blown. That's a good start. Okay, carry on. Volts and nothing. Okay, I'm getting excited now. Another fuse is broken. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. So I got two 10 amp fuses broken. Those two broken fuses, oh man, I'm getting a bit excited now, because if they broken, and that's what caused all the issues, and the car is gonna start and most of the faults gonna disappear, I'm gonna be so well happy with that. All right, let's put those fuses back in a place. So one and a second. So first thing what I want to see when it's gonna start, because before it was actually misfiring, and now if it's not gonna misfire, I'm gonna be so freaking happy. All right, let's go. Oh, that sounds much better. That actually sounds so much better. Right, if I would do the quick scan and check if the fault's actually gonna disappear, well, at least if any fault's gonna disappear, I'm gonna be well over the moon. It's gonna take a while till it's gonna scan it, so in 3, 2, 1. Good news is I got one fault on the engine control module 1 and I do not have any faults on the engine control module 2. But the question is, when the car gonna start, is there gonna be any faults on each ECUs? So there's only one way to find it out. Please. I don't have any engine management light yet, but I'm on 90% sure it's gonna appear because the evap system is disconnected. As we know that evap is now faulty. So I have just disconnected. Right, the engine sounds way better than it was before, way better. Right, it's a bit high revs, but the car is cold. I'm stressing now because if there's gonna be much less faults than it was before, I'm gonna be over the moon. Trouble codes. Still misfires, it still feels like... Oh no, it's exactly the same as it was. Exhaust door, valve 1, engine mounts, evap system, turbo, voice gate solenoid, turbocharger, B camshaft, A camshaft actuator. Oh dear. So we got still faults. Well, I got less faults on engine control module 2. I got only one fault, which is camshaft position sensor, but on the ECU 1 I still got quite few of them. It's like cylinder 3 injection circuit, no signal communication, turbo supercharged waste gate solenoid, thermostat heater control circuit, turbo supercharged recirculation valve, B camshaft position actuator, A camshaft position actuator. So that means somewhere in there is a small fault on the electricals, because, well, it shouldn't be. So let's dig into the electrics and check if we can find anything.
Talking resistance of the
actuators
of these ones, yeah, on this engine,
yeah,
and measure if there's a voltage on the plugs on the there from the car side. Yeah?
So I need to check how many ohms this one has on the old engine.
Yeah, assuming they might be good, yeah, because we don't know. But if
Yeah.
there's going to be like few of them in the same resistance, then we might assume that they might actually be good. Maybe, hopefully.
Okay, so I need to take out once again air filter and see if I could access those plugs, because I know that those plugs, to remove it is a proper nightmare, apparently. You know what I'm thinking? Is it possible that I moved something in the wiring in there?
Of course it's possible, man. Everything's possible.
Everything is possible.
Yeah.
In this mess. Right, okay. So what we've done now, we swapped the ECUs, well, body wiring from ECU 2 to ECU 1, and then opposite. We're gonna check if the faults move to another side of the ECU. So try to start it. And let's, I don't know.
Full of stupid ideas, eh?
Yeah, garage full of stupid. Oh, hold on, vacuum is not connected. One sec.
That would kind of help, yeah.
Un momento, vacuum need to go back. Okay, one sec, I'm gonna move, just in case if some kind of the, I don't know, camshaft gonna decide to leave the chat. Alright, let's... No, it doesn't work at all, isn't it?
That was weird.
It doesn't work at all.
I mean,
Try again. Because in the beginning it started quite nicely. No.
should I try and rev it?
Try to rev it a bit. No. So we now know that ECUs was plugged in correctly. So let's swap them back, put everything back how it was. Let's give it a go again.
You know what's weird? There's gotta be a leak, man, because it's coming down from the revs very, very slowly, you know?
Oh, it's supposed to be going quickly.
Yeah, I'm revving it, look.
Yeah. Well, is it possible that the leak is from the air filters, because now the air filters are not closed?
Nah, because that would just make the air unfiltered. That should be on the vacuum side somewhere, so like...
On a gearbox.
you know what, you try. Just temporarily, see how it's gonna react without all the vacuums. Obviously the turbo's not gonna work, the whatever valve's not gonna work, yeah? If you unplug the...
Big ones.
all of them from the what's his face, from the intake manifolds, and just
Hold with the
close them with
fingers.
the fingers, yeah.
One
And
sec.
then I'll try how it reacts to the throttle.
Okay. Right, so up, yep, fingers on.
No.
So it's not the case, isn't it? Of the vacuum leaks.
You remember you were hearing something, yeah?
Yeah.
How's the gasket? Is there not anything here? Like, look.
One sec.
Not having completely sealed, you know, because that's the intake manifold, and that bolts to this like a lower section of the intake manifold, right?
Yeah. So you reckon there might be a leak on the intake
Like-
manifold?
It might be either on the seal, gasket, or even between this and the heads, like lower.
Possible.
Yeah, that's just a guessing. Yeah, this is all guessing.
Possible. Can you turn on the ignition? I want to check what the faults are now. Is that obviously after swapping the ECUs, it's gonna be
Half a
like
million faults,
half a
yeah.
million faults. It's gotta be something minor. It's not gonna be something big. It's gonna be something very, very small.
There is another way to check the leaks.
What is that?
So the secret way to check the leaks on the intake manifold, especially on like normal vehicles. I haven't done that on the, well, the principle's still the same. If you get the access to like the intake manifold surface where it mounts to the engine heads, right, and you're inspecting the gasket, so what you do is start the vehicle and on that edge spray like a brake cleaner or something. If the engine changes revs, that means it's sucking the brake cleaner into the intake, yeah? We can like basically spray it somewhere here, spray it somewhere there, with all the hoses attached, and everything should be sealed. So if you spray it on the externals of the engine, if it's sealed, that's not going to change the revs. If there is a leak, it's going to change the revs wherever you spray it.
So that we're gonna know exactly if it goes from the intake manifold or not. So let's give it a go. No.
No. Okay.
So no vacuum leaks in this section here at all. I know where it could be. Let's check the faults again. I think I know what's the issue, because if it's not sealed, next to the turbo there's a vacuum, and if that vacuum,
Spray it there. Next to the turbo, spray the flipping thing.
try it. If
Which
you-
one? This one?
It's gonna be through this section somewhere here. So engine control module 1 it has more faults than the engine control module 2. So we know that engine control module 2 is now sorted, but engine control module 1 is causing a chaos. Camshaft position, so that's on a 2 only.
On a 2, okay, so camshaft position. It's possible, and we
It's
don't
possible,
have,
yeah.
And we don't have the
But
spare ones.
on
so,
this,
okay.
it's again exactly the same faults like it would be for the vacuum leaks.
Or for the broken fuse.
Or for a broken fuse. But none of the fuses are broken in here, unless something broken inside.
Any fuse is missing, maybe?
Haven't checked that. Because again, that I know, but wastegate solenoid lower limit not reached. Then
evap we have unplugged.
yeah, evap is unplugged. Again, valve.
What I would say,
Boost control. Engine
with
mount
so
valve.
many faults, what I would suggest, we could check missing fuses. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. If because we've checked if they're like not burned ones, but he haven't checked if there's any missing ones. Yeah, so we check that. What else? If one of them devices is going to be causing like a partial short, that might influence the supply voltage to another devices that getting supplied, the voltage supplied from the same like a rail, same bus, whatever you want to call it. So that could throw like a load of faults. Yeah, so one thing can actually influence or cause many fault codes in the ECU. Same as that little fuse was causing a load of fault codes in the ECU number 2.
And then now there's no fault on the wall. There's only one for camshaft, which is realistic, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
it's realistic. Yeah,
but the funny
that's
thing,
not realistic,
funniest thing is the O2 sensor gone fault on the ECU too, and I haven't changed it, but it disappeared. So it could
might
be that
have been having the powered from the same line. Yeah.
could be right. So let's check if there's any missing fuses. If there is, I was chasing a ghost which was right in front of my eyes for 3 months. Okay, I'm used to it that you're leaving me. Yes.
No way.
Yes, one fuse missing in here. Yeah. Give me, yeah, it should be on a table 10 because all of them is 10. Oh my god, if this is the case, it should be the old package on the table, isn't it?
That's gonna be fun.
If that's gonna be it, oh my god, what about this? Is there supposed to be a fuse in here? I must see this one.
10, yeah?
Yeah, give me 10.
There you go.
Can I see?
Wait, is it good? Yeah, that's good.
Hold this.
I'm holding.
So we got.
Yeah, this dude over there said he found this fuse. That'd be funny.
That would be very, very funny.
Fanny.
Right, another fuse installed. Let's double check if there's any more. This one is not. Can I see that one?
You know how to check if they're missing, yeah? If they got 2 pins.
Yeah, 2 pins. This one doesn't have. No, this one doesn't have any pin, but that one is now installed.
Okay, quick erase, start and check, yeah?
Right. Oh my god. Now I'm nervous again. I'm feeling exactly the same when I found that broken fuse before. Something started to work now. Imagine that all the faults like boom. Obviously now it's not gonna show any faults after, you know.
Start it.
Yeah. But that fuse never existed there. I mean, from the beginning, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's have a go.
Check for the EML, engine management light, if there's gonna appear the engine light. It might appear because of the evap. To me, it sounds exactly the same as it was before.
Check the faults now. Yeah, EML's on, but EML's gonna
EML is gonna be from the evap.
evap and camshaft sensor on the second ECU, yeah?
Sounds exactly the same.
Sounds the same.
Oh, it's thinking, it's building the...
Like half of the fault's gone, right? About the 2/3 of the fault. We go up 4.
Yes!
But yeah, with 4, we can actually start troubleshooting.
We can
what's wrong
start
with it.
working. Oh my god. Only 4 faults left.
Right.
from 11.
So, who would have thought that there might be a fuse missing?
You did.
Me.
I mean, I was chasing a ghost for 3 months for the missing fuse. Literally, for the missing fuse. Like I said, it's gonna be the small things, and now people is gonna say, oh, this is a fake SF. No, it's not. It's not fake.
Yeah, it's still coming down from the revs pretty slow.
But it could be because of the camshaft position sensor as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
We've
Because
still got some faults that we have to like
work it out.
work them out, yeah. But we've got like 1 on one ECU and 4 in the other ECU, yeah.
This is like nothing.
So we got 5 faults altogether in both of
In both
ECUs.
ECUs.
Like, dude, this is. Now that's what you call progress, mate.
That's a proper progress.
Right, time for me to go.
Thank you very
Bye,
much.
YouTube.
Bye bye. Say bye. Bye. Okay, so now we got a sturdy ground. We can actually start working from the beginning. I'm so happy that it was only that. So I didn't need to take it out the engine just because. Imagine this, you taking out the engine and then you're finding out that you got a missing fuse. That would be like mind-blowing. I would be angry. Okay, so what we can actually try to do now, so I know about evap that is unplugged. There's still cylinder 3 injection circuit, no signal. So that one cylinder is still doesn't want to fire up. And engine mounting valve, it could be that it's actually fall out. So I need to lift the car and check if I can reach it and try to push it in back in a place. Or maybe the plug is just unslipped. Oh, so many words in 1 second. Okay, I need to calm down now. I ordered the evap systems purge canister, so it should arrive this week, hopefully before this video is going to be released. Also, I'm going to order the camshaft position sensor as well, so that would be changed. And now I'm scanning for all the rest of the faults, because my goal is to get 0 faults in the engine control modules. If I'm gonna get 0 faults from then it's gonna just be putting everything back in a place. I mean, obviously painting the doors, all that, but that's gonna be only minor issue. Honestly, I never been so close to finish this car in my life. I mean, well, in my life, I got this car this year, so it's duh. But anyway, I'm so pumped up on this. Woo! That sounds so good. I'm gonna order it some different pipes in here. It's still gonna be copper, or I'm gonna even put aluminium. But I need corner fittings, which is 90-degree fittings, and I will need to route them right in the bottom of the engine. So in the future it wouldn't, you know, split open. Other thing that I wanted to show you as well. So the doors are now started to be fixed. I'm sanding them down, putting the filler, sanding down, putting the filler. And I was always wondering why the music is so bad. There was strange noises coming in from the speaker. So this is one of the speakers, and it's actually split in here. So I got another speaker again from the Noble Autos. This guy is a true saver. So if you need any Bentley parts, Noble Motors is your place to go. I'm gonna drop his website in the description down below. It's not sponsored, I'm still paying him money, but the guy is so genuinely good that he's sending me some parts just for the testing purposes. And if the part is, I mean, if it doesn't work in my car, then I'm just sending him back. He's generally a very, very nice guy. Okay, some great news, finally, video 18, and we finally got some great news. I'm so happy. Finally, I have received the evap systems purge canister, sensor, whatever you want to call it. I got this part, once again from the Noble Motors. The only thing now I need to do is just install it. And that's pretty easy. You got one hose, like a clamp on one side, which just goes on the evap pipe. And then other two are just connecting, have no idea where. One of them is broken. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to take the pipe from here and gonna do it exactly same on my one, so it's actually pretty easy. And that canister is right here, so I got some nice and easy access to it. Yeah, let's change it, and hopefully that's gonna eliminate one of the faults. I'm still gonna have few faults, but I'm getting there. I'm finally getting somewhere. So the evap push canister has been changed now. That was pretty simple. Just unplug one hose, plug another hose, and electrical connector. Simple as that. Now let's check if anything have changed and if we still got a fault. The car still sounds okay. That's a great news. Now I'm just gonna scan it and check if the fault is gonna appear or not, and hopefully it won't. And then I will need to wait till camshaft position sensor gonna arrive, change that, and it shouldn't be any more faults on this car apart the engine mount, because I think that's broken, and to change the engine mount, well, it's a different story. Engine control module 1, come on, 6 faults, seriously. There was only 4, now there is a 6. Okay, I'm not losing hope. There might be something else. So we still got, but it's now changed to the passive sportanic, so I can delete this. Cylinder 3, I don't like about this. That means I will need to remove the intake manifold again to check that injector, because I don't think so that we checked last time. And again, cylinder misfire detected. So that's possible that one of those are not actually working correctly. And next up is engine control module 2, camshaft, yes, multiple cylinder misfire detection. So those faults are like, we know it's for camshaft position sensor or either that cylinder 3. So I'm gonna try to raise the faults, start the car again, read the faults once more, and check if anything gonna change. And I'm hoping they will change, but we will see that in a sec. At the moment we do not have any faults on the control module 1 and the engine control module 2, but as soon as I'm gonna start it, the fault's probably gonna appear again, as that camshaft position sensor, I really doubt it is actually working. So we do not have engine management light yet. Car works exactly the same as it was before, but let's read the code. Engine management light is back on as standard. So we got only 3 faults left. One of them is a cylinder 3 injection circuit, no signal communication. Engine mounting valve, short circuit B plus, upper limit exceeded, and check engine control module 2, implausible signal. And obviously it's gonna be multiple misfires now, because I can hear it from the noise that the car makes. That it's not, something is not right. Hold on a minute, I can smell something. I can smell something that I really don't like the smell. Or maybe that is just me panicking like all the time. After that fire, as soon as I'm smelling something, I'm like, oh, jumping out of the car and nearly reaching the fire extinguisher. But that would be exactly the same for you as well if your car was set on fire 3 times. Right, so engine control module 2 is gonna be camshaft position sensor, and obviously multiple misfires detected, blah 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 blah. Random multiple cylinder misfire detected. So obviously because of the camshaft position sensor A. So I'm not really, into it that it's misfires, but I love the sound. Sounds so good. I think I need to remove the intake manifold again and check that injector 3. Because I really do not like that it has a fault on the injector. That means that one of the cylinders are not working correctly, and I actually would wish they would work. but we're getting there. Finally getting somewhere. Finally. So happy that this car is coming back to life. And who ever thought there is gonna be a missing fuse? Let's be honest. Check my all previous videos when I was chasing all the electrical problems, and you're gonna see that there wasn't a fuse in there. And we both with Pavel checked 1,000 times that fuse box, and we never ever noticed that we got a missing fuse. Like it's hard to explain how stupid that fault was. Like chasing for 3 or 4 months for the fault which doesn't exist. Okay, I need to do 3 things. Remove the intake manifold, check for the injector, then remember that cooler in the front. I decided to get rid of it at all, so I'm just gonna put a loop in there and tighten up. And also maybe I'm gonna spot that engine mount sensor which is disconnected or out of this place, and I'm hoping it's not gonna be burned, because to change the engine mounts on those cars is a total nightmare. Once again, everything is gonna be gone in 3, 2, 1, and it's off. So we know that we can plug it in our probe tool, and it should show me the voltage. So that's 340 ohms, and this one 0. So if I would take the number 1 and we check number 1, 300 something ohms. Okay, so that means I need to turn the ignition. I've got 3.23 volts on one side, and on another side I've got solid 11.5. And what about this? On the cylinder first, it's all good, so we know that everything with the wiring is fine. Now I need to check the injector itself. Let's call Pavel, double check. Monsieur, yeah. I want to double check with you how to check the injectors. Do I need to go in the different settings on a probe?
The Bentley?
Yeah.
Like resistance?
Yeah, resistance, yeah. And one goes to the negative and one goes to the positive, yeah?
Oh yeah, well there's 2 terminals in the injector, and there's basically a coil inside it, so it doesn't really matter which one you connect to which one. As long as, you know, you just plug in one wire to, like one probe to
another.
One terminal and one other probe, and it should be like 12 ohms, yeah?
I got 13 ohms.
Yeah, 13-ish, yeah.
So why does the wiring itself and everything else is totally fine? Got 3 volts on one side and almost 12 volts on another side. It still drops me a fault regarding the injector. Say, go, this injector is no good. Is it possible that it's because of the camshaft position sensor?
Can be.
But the camshaft is on a bank too, isn't it?
And what injector spots you got? Which ones?
Implausible signal or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, what, injector 10, 3 or what?
Just a 3. Maybe.
Does it happen only after start, or does it happen before start?
After start.
You know what I was thinking with these random injector faults?
Yeah.
I was thinking if there might be any flipping current being induced by the high voltage from the ignition coils. You know, like a sparky kind of thingy, like inside the wiring.
Ah.
So if you maybe swap the ignition coil on the third injector.
I got another ignition coil, so I can try to put another injector coil and check it if it's gonna disappear.
Ignition coil, yeah.
Yeah, ignition coil, yeah. Okay.
But like that's a long shot, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's 100% guarantee. It's just like very, very, very maybe, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I will give it a go. Because what I'm thinking, what it also could be, as that ECU has multiple faults, like, you know, the other ones, it's possible that it just generates more faults on the injector, because remember that ECM1 was faulty as well, that there was like multiple injector faults as well. And after installing the fuse and fixing all other F, it just disappeared.
True.
So,
that's why it's kind of weird, you know?
Yeah, true.
That this one did not disappear, you know? I was hoping this one's gonna disappear too, but I mean...
Yeah, I was hoping as well, but now it's just saying multiple misfires detected.
Oh, there it is. No. Talking to myself, man. Talking to myself.
Casual, eh?
Yeah.
So what I have just noticed, I was trying to change the ignition coil, and also on the same time I was trying to take out and change the spark plug, and I noticed that spark plug seems a bit loose. So I'm just gonna go around everything, gonna try to tighten them up, and maybe that's gonna be the case why it's firing. I mean, it's not gonna be worse. I mean, I know what you need to tighten up the spark plugs, and it's kinda my fault because I installed them, and all of them seems a little bit loose. Let's go all around 12 cylinders and just tighten them up. Right, so this side is done. On to the other one. I should really put something in here, just in case. Let's check now on this side. Are the spark plugs in here just loose, or are they all tight? Well, those ones are much more tighter than other side, so it could be possible that there's something to do with misfiring. Oh, this one is so loose. Now it's tight. Number 8. Did I have a fault on number 8? No, I didn't. I had on number 9 and number 10. Right. So now we are on a 10. So let's see if the 10 is loose or not. Yes, it is loose. That's why I probably was misfiring before, because the spark plugs wasn't tight enough. Well, I'm just being optimistic. I'm not too sure if it's gonna work, but maybe, just maybe, there's gonna be only that. And 11. 11 is loose as well. And number 12, the last one. 12 is pretty much tight. Tight-ish. How I'm gonna change the sensor in the back in here? That's going to be a proper nightmare to change the camshaft position sensor, because I can't even see it. Full of surprises. Let's put everything back now how it was. I don't know how many times I've done this, and I don't know how many times I will do it again and again and again till I'm gonna sort this car out. And I'm so close, finally. So let's do a quick erase on everything. I doubt that anything's gonna change, but it's worth trying. So quick erase. We're gonna erase all the faults, start the car, read the faults again, and hope for the best. We do not have any faults on any ECU again, so let's read the codes on control module 1 first, because that's where most of the fault was appearing. I still don't got engine management light, which is strange. Look at that! 2 faults left. There's no light. There's no engine management light. What? I still can hear misfires. I still can hear misfires. So don't lie to me that they've been fixed. Engine mount valve, only engine mount valve, and engine control module implausible signal. I don't even know what that means, but it's fine by me. 2 faults only left. Come on. Engine control module 2. Let's read the codes on that, and probably it's gonna be only the camshaft. Well, I'm hoping it's not gonna be any faults, but it should be a camshaft. Exhaust gas temperature sensor bank 2 lower limit not reached. This one appeared from nowhere, and camshaft position sensor upper limit exceeded. So I can change that for sure. And exhaust gas temperature sensor bank 2. Why this one has just appeared? The car still doesn't sound 100%. And I cannot reach the exhaust gas sensor. I'm gonna leave car to run for a while and see what happens next. Yeah, that's good that I have, let's just say, left the car to run for a longer time, because somewhere radiator's hose split, and I was literally here. Spotted right in time that this hose in there popped off. So engine management light haven't appeared, so that's a great news. And it's probably this is one of the best videos that I'm making. Literally one of the best, because I'm so pumped up and I'm so happy that finally some good news after such a long time working on this car. So what we got only to change is camshaft position sensor, but it haven't arrived yet, and I'm hoping it's gonna arrive this week so I can get it changed. I got an example on the other engine where it's actually located. So it's here, not really sure how I'm gonna reach it, but I will try my best. Well, there's two of them. That's one and that's two. So I need to figure out which one is which one, because obviously this car runs on 4 camshafts, because why not? And one of them are failed, so I need to fix that. Me being me, I was thinking, okay, let's try to find where that camshaft position sensor lives. And you won't believe what I had just found. And check where the camshaft sensor is. You could see, just barely you could see the plug of the camshaft sensor, and it's unplugged. So lucky me, I don't even need to change it. I just need to plug in this plug and try to start it, read the codes and hope for the best. Okay, let's turn the ignition on, read the codes, delete the codes, start the car, and hopefully something changed. While Diagnostic tool does its job, I think it's a great time to hit that subscribe button. That's gonna help me a lot. Right, theoretically now it should even sound better than it was, so let's hope for the best. No misfires, nothing, like nothing happened. Now I could put a coin on the engine bay. That makes me smile, literally, that makes me smile. Look at that, it's not a coin, but that's the proof that we actually making some progress, finally. So the coin trick went off, and look at that. I've been all day in the garage working with the customers' cars and I wasn't eating anything, and she just brought me some sandwiches. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So now it's morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. I just start the car and it runs perfectly fine. I mean, I'm so pumped up, I'm so happy about this. So now let's just take out the aftermarket radiator out and check if I can access the active engine mounts, and then we can sort out all the vacuum piping in there. So I've been reading some comments, and yes, I do reading comments, and yes, I do reply to all of your comments as well, and some people mentioned to me that it's not the best idea to do a copper. So you know what, I just bought full bag of vacuum pipes with all the T connectors and everything else. I'm still gonna keep a couple of the copper pipes for strength, but all the rest is gonna be gone. Even probably I'm gonna get rid of this aluminum pipe in here and gonna redo everything in silicone vacuum pipes, and I'm gonna run somewhere behind the engine so it would look nice and tidier. Probably it's gonna be a bit easier than a copper pipe, to be honest, but we're getting there. We're finally getting there. So we got aftermarket radiator that it runs here, through here, and then it connects to here and in here. So to access it fully, I might even need to remove the intercooler, but I'm gonna try to avoid that because I can see one of the pipes are here and other pipe in there. And to connect it, I'm just gonna use this AN corner elbow 45 degree wherever fitting, and I'm not gonna have any radiator in the front because every single person who watches my videos knows that that radiator is empty. I don't want to risk it, and I really do not want to risk any damage to the car, so I'm just gonna plug this one in, root it back, and pretty much it. Honestly, I don't even know why I installed it in the first place. I think it was one of those, well, it's already here, so I might as well just leave it. You know, classic project car logic. If it's not actively on fire, just ignore it. But nah, not this time. It's coming out, and this time it's gonna go on for good. Right, so I sorted out that cooler pipe now. We don't have any of the aftermarket radiators, and I need to thank to all of you guys because you mentioned that it would be a good idea to remove it, as this guy is not going to be for the track use, this is going to be for my personal use, so I'm just going to keep it. Also, let's welcome Rob Blabber and Drakey to the YouTube community post. Once again, if you want to be on this post, my PayPal link is down below in the description. It costs £1 to get on this post, and also you can buy the air fresheners for £3.50. That way you're gonna support my channel, and also you're gonna get something from me. Now I want to clear up this mess and sort out all of the vacuums. So I bought some fittings and a lot of silicone hoses, and what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna cut this somewhere in a position over here. Same on that side, I'm gonna cut it somewhere over there, and just gonna run a silicone hoses instead of the copper. And also I'm gonna get rid of this aluminum pipe as well, and I'm planning to mount everything here in this section evenly, so that way I'm gonna have a nice access to a vacuum system, and it's gonna be much more tidier. I did it. But then I think, now tell me, it doesn't look original. All the vacuum system now runs from here, goes through here, here. I even changed the pipes in a brake booster section, and it goes underneath. And if you're looking like that, you cannot even tell. Well, if you know, you know, but if you do not know, you cannot even tell that the vacuum system has been upgraded. Question is it gonna work? There's only one way to find it out. Well, it seems it works. And finally, I can say thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, click like, comment, share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, for